Hi, everybody. Auntie is here, Patty Jackson. It's so good to see you guys. We always start off with a hug, so come on. As I love to say, it's not cute not knowing I'm your auntie of pop culture, and I go by the nickname Ginger. I had the best conversation. I did a Zoom with director Lee Daniels. Of course, he's promoting his new movie, The United States versus Billie Holiday. Cannot wait for this movie to start streaming, and it starts streaming on Friday. A lot of people are like, Hulu ain't showing it because it doesn't start streaming until Friday. Because I had to do the interviews, I get to see a lot of stuff before it comes out. Great conversation with Lee. Um, I asked him, what made you want to do this movie? The United States versus Billie Holiday, because this is not Lady Sings the Blues. I keep saying it over and over again. If you watch Lady Sings the Blues, this is not Lady Sings the Blues. Andra Day is amazing. This movie, The United States versus Billie Holiday, really focuses on that time when the feds were on Billie Holiday's back. She was singing the song Strange Fruit, which talked about lynching in the South, and this was their way of punishing her because they knew she had an addiction. So that was how they were able to come after her, and she had to serve jail time. And he said, because this was the first time that he did a movie where he was completely sober and he had to look in the mirror at his own addictions. And it was a conversation that he had with Patti LaBelle basically about knowing your worth. I thought that was just interesting and fascinating all at the same time. But Lee opened up. Andra Day, my gosh. It was like you're watching Billie Holiday. I see why all of these accolades and everything are coming up, and she embodies that role. The United States versus Billie Holiday. It starts streaming on this Friday, the 26th, Hulu. So make sure that you're watching it. They're going to send me the interview. First of all, I'm not good at all this Zoom stuff because he was like, you can record it on your end. And I was like, how? So they're going to send it, and then I'm going to do the transferring so that you can see it. I forgot how I did it before because I did this press junket with Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and that's where it took me so long to figure out how to transfer it, to put it here, put it there. But I want to share with you this interview. I've known Lee Daniels for many years. His mom lives across the street from the radio station, in his condo. But we've known each other and our families for years. Let's start with Megan Thee Stallion. How hot is Megan? She's very hot. She's doing a music project with Idris Elba. Maroon 5, a song called Beautiful Mistakes. She's on the Coming to America 2 soundtrack, doing a song with Bobby Sessions entitled I'm a King, I'm a Queen. And she's also on the cover of Harper's Bazaar magazine. I think she looks great. I love the photos. A lot of people were like, she needs more makeup on. Nah, sometimes, first of all, she's beautiful. She doesn't need a ton of makeup on. She doesn't need a ton of makeup on. She's pretty. Less is more, and less can really look good. But that issue of Harper's Bazaar magazine is on newsstands now. Why are they coming out with the iPhone 13 already? iPhone 12 just came out. Now they're talking about the iPhone 13, which is why you can't run out and get these phones because it's always going to be the next, the next, the next. This phone ain't coming out till later this year, but I'm hearing it's going to be a wireless charger. I thought that was interesting. And if you're into filming on your iPhone, you'll be able to do it in portrait mode, whatever that means. I don't know what that means. I guess if you're techie and you're into filming, you would get excited about that. It's also going to come in different colors, but an iPhone 13 is coming this year. Candy Burris, her baby daddy. When men talk, I just think it's hysterical. Her baby daddy talked about them together and that she was the side chick, he was married, and that she ruined his marriage when she told his wife. No, dude, you ruined the marriage by cheating on your wife and she got pregnant. I always say, if you put up with cheating, either baby's coming or an STD. It's either one of the two. But he's talking that Candy Burris, Real Housewives of Atlanta, escaped, saying that she was the side chick. Dawn Robinson of En Vogue. Remember a couple weeks ago when I would say, before Mary Wilson died, you ever think the Supremes get back together? And I was like, no, they ain't get back together. Well, don't look for En Vogue to get back together either. Dawn Robinson is talking. I think she is prepping for a book. She said there's too much jealousy there. And she says that when she was in En Vogue, they never made any money. How the record companies ripped them off and they got 2 cents per record. 2 cents per record sold. She had said it was MC Hammer who's had his own, notorious money problems. But don't look for them to get back together because that is not happening. But she is opening up. She talked about the jealousy within the group. It was like, she also talked about Matthew Knowles. She said that Matthew Knowles used En Vogue as kind of like a prototype for what he's going to have with Destiny's Child. And she said that Matthew Knowles told her, I've got a group and I'm going to model them after you, but they're going to learn from all of your mistakes. So En Vogue was an inspiration for Destiny's Child, but Dawn Robinson is opening up. She's also coming out with a lipstick brand. Can't wait to see it, but she is opening up about En Vogue. Such a hot group in the 90s, but she said they are not getting back together. Golden Globes are this Sunday. Will it be a night that the late actor Chadwick Boseman is honored? It's going to air on NBC. Tina Fey on one coast, Amy Poehler on the other. They're already lining up all the presenters and everything, but big award night on Sunday. It kind of like gives you a pre-look at what the Academy Awards will look like. Even though this year is so different because most of the movies are streaming movies. Vanity Fair magazine celebrating with the Hollywood issue, the most diverse issue ever. Usually when they have the Hollywood issue, there's one African American and that's it. Well, this year you have Asian star Awkwafina. You've got Michael B. Jordan. You've got Zendaya, Spike Lee, Lakeith Stanfield, Dan Levy, Charlize Theron, Maya Rudolph. The photos are amazing. I really loved how they're in different modes. But this issue, Vanity Fair, celebrating holidays on newsstands. And did I mention Gladys coming? I've done so many reports today. Please forgive me if you like Auntie repeating the stories. Gladys Knight's doing the national anthem for the NBA All-Star game Sunday, March 7th. See, what happens is I'm recording stuff, I'm doing interviews. I do a radio show while I'm in between everything. I mean, I am juggling, and someone says they thought it was hysterical because I refused to do the over. And I'm like, no. I said, I literally don't have time. I have to do it when we're all doing it then. And it's like, constantly pivoting. Leave a comment. Auntie reads the comments. It may take me just a few hours, but I get to them. Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend. Give us a thumbs up because we like thumbs up. It's not cute not knowing. Now you know. I'm Patty Jackson. Thanks for joining me. I'm your auntie of pop culture.